final time here in 2024. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Relentless Racing League tonight. We got the amazing group Arca series here at Texas Motor Speedway for the Don't Mess with Texas 150. One last time here in 2024. We're going to go green flag racing qualifying underway currently right now. If we go ahead and watch the 74 of Mr. Tyler Berry. So one last time we go live here, Texas. One of those tracks. I hate it, but I always think we'll get well here. Turns 1 and 2. We'll pull up our dashboard right here. Since you turn 1 and 2, you're going to get down. Actually, these Arca cars take 1 and 2 really well. Okay. Usually turns 1 and 2 is the slower corner, and 3 and 4 is more all out, but he only went down about 161. Yeah, 3 and 4 is a little bit quicker. So actually, these Arca cars handling 1 and 2 pretty well. Uh-oh. Should have Mr. William Peters join me soon. I think he's the sponsor tonight. He's gonna join me for a little bit and talk about why we don't mess with Texas. I don't know. Currently, qualifying underway. You got, I almost said Greg Rogers. Danny Rogers, P1. Johnny the Rocket Man Brogue sitting P2. Joshua Short sitting 3rd. And just wait on one of those drivers who's had some pretty good success lately. Actually, he's done qualifying. He qualified P8. The 9 of Corey Bex is currently sitting in at P9. He's done qualifying though. What about Mr. Clatterbuck in the 13? All right, Mr. William, you wanted to talk. I'm going to guess you're a Texas man. What's going on, man?
How's it going, Isaac?
What's going on? Are you wanting to stay up here or you just want to talk about Texas?
No, man. I just wanted to say hi.
Oh, because you don't get to say hi in the Xfinity Series enough?
No, man. I don't have any podiums this year, man. I mean, this season. I got one top 5.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising because you've actually been running top 10 quite a bit this season.
Oh, brother. I've had so much
bad luck. I don't want to hear it, dude. I have shot myself in the foot. Let me give you a rundown. All right, hold on. Let me pull up the Cup schedule, and I'll tell you the rundown of how my season of Cup going. Daytona, leading the race, green, white checker. We get both green, white checkers, run out of fuel, finish 20th. Dover, I wrecked myself under caution. My dog's in here, and I look away. I think we're 3 and 4 real quick. I thought I was going slow enough. I look back up, and there's the ball. Right?
No.
Las Vegas. I think Las Vegas. I wrecked myself out at Las Vegas. Pocono. Finally had a good race. Rockingham. I think I got caught in a wreck. Kansas. Screwed myself over. Summit Point. Screwed myself over. Indy. Screwed myself over. Iowa. Screwed myself over. It has been nothing but mistake after mistake after mistake, and it's like I went through and added up all the points last week, and I think I've missed out on almost 60 or 70 points just from wrecking out late in the race.
Dang. Yeah, that's pretty bad, man. But you had a good finish last night.
Only because of fuel saving.
Hey, whatever works, man. Whatever it takes. It works.
I can't really say that because I was running top 10 all night long, so. But still.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm 5th in points, and I have, I think, 4th or 5th most stage points.
I think you got a lot of stage points this season, too.
Yeah, I'm running well. I just haven't had very many good finishes, man.
Oh, I feel you.
Been wrecked a lot.
It's funny because last season in Xfinity, I was always getting caught up in everyone else's wrecks. Always. Every race seems like I was caught up in a wreck. This season, I'm screwing myself over. And it's like, And it's funny because Iowa, I was literally running 5th, and I was talking to my team. I was like, hey, I just got to race clean here, get some points. I think with 15 to go, I get loose off of turn 4 and wrecked Tony in the process. And screwed both our races up.
Oh, no. Yeah. These Arca races have been pretty good.
Yeah, smaller field. Actually, we got a pretty big field here. 26 drivers here tonight. I think... So Chase and Gibb won't grid, so 24 drivers should be taking the green.
That's still one of the biggest fields for Arca this season.
All right, man. If you don't want to stick around, you don't have to. If you can, you go right on ahead and don't bug me at all.
Okay, yeah, I'll stick around for a little while and just put it on mute, man. I'm gonna check out my guys driving anyways, so.
Oh shit, I'm busy talking eating. That's what's starting loud. Alright, so let's go see the starting line. We got Danny Rogers getting that pole position outside of him. Johnny the Rocket Man Brugg. Row 2, Ryan McAloo and John Knight. Row 3. Give me a second. This stuff is all wonky. There we go, sweet stuff. Row 3, last week's winner, the road course ringer, Philip Brown, Joshua Short, Timothy Nicias, and Daniel White. Row 4. Row 5, Corey Beckford, Andrew Gueda. Row 6, Tyler Berry, Drew Holman. Going on to row 7, Joshua Connor, Joshua Clouderbook. Joshua, row 7. Marshall Harris, Tony Shelton, row 8. Row 9, Sean Pointer, Shane O'Neill. Mr. Barrel Boy himself, Matt Florence, and Zach Bucher, row 10. The Gibb, Tony Frey, row 11. Edward Peltz, Chase Wellbang Harden, row 12. Right outfield, in that 13th and final row, you got the Tylers, Tyler Forsch and Tyler Slaga. Third field runs about 35 laps. And here we're talking to William about last night's race. We've had some really good races this week. Xfinity was absolutely phenomenal. I heard the trucks is really good. We had a great race last night. So these Arca guys, they got a little bit of a milestone, or whatever you want to call it, to get up to tonight, to put on some good race and end the year on a good note for Relentless in general across all 4 series. These guys have been putting on good races really the last couple of weeks. Let's hope we can keep it clean one more time this year. As Danny Rogers will lead the field to green. I keep almost calling him Greg Rogers. Alright, Pace is going to pull off. Rogers, Brugg, front row, 100 laps of racing here at Texas. No stage break in Arca Series.
Green flag.
Underway we go. A little bit of checkup further on back. Ooh, that is loud. I'm going to have to go through and lower the volumes. Well, that's why I turned all the way up. There we go. Apparently, Danny Rogers has that lead. Got Brugg right behind him. Brugg, though, the long run speed. Brugg has been the guy to beat when he's out here racing the ovals. Just behind him, we got Neidig, McWheelan, Short duking it out for P3. That is still really loud. Oh, we do got a wreck in the back. I heard it. Tony Frey, Edward Pellis, Tyler O'Neill, or Shane O'Neill. Some other guys involved in a wreck here early on. What happened back here? Ooh, contact between the 24 and the 7. The 24 gets thrown up the track right in front of Tony. The 22 involved as well. Looks like the 7 of Edward Pelt. I don't know if he got loose or if he just thought he was clear. Yeah, really nowhere for the 24 to go. I mean, he's all the way down the grass. Goes down and hits the 7. Fortunately, both of them involved in the 22. There's nowhere for him to go hard on the outside of the ball. That is the 22 of Tyler Forsch making his first start here in the Arca Series, and it does not start off well, involving a wreck in lap 1. I'm gonna drag you down, William. I'll catch you later.
All right, man.
I'm gonna drag William out of here. I'm gonna drag up the guy currently sitting in P3 or in P4 now. Number 3, John Nidek. What is going on, man?
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Well, I kind of gave you a curse last week, and I am sorry. I talked to you before the race, and you got took out lap 1. Unfortunately, lost the points, but still a tight battle between you and Joshua Short coming into tonight's race. It's Texas. One thing I noticed watching qualifying, it seems like you guys can carry quite a bit of speed through turn 1 compared to some of the other cars we race here.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I'm probably overdoing it. It's something throughout the race I'm going to have to learn is to save my tires in 1 and 2, because 3 and 4 is pretty much the same way. You just go flat out through there and you just try to hold the wheel as still as possible. But 1 and 2, I need to be better throughout the race to save my front tires and my right rear. But yeah, thank you for jinxing me last week.
I swear, if you get jinxed again, I'm not talking again off your podium.
But just so the racing gods are clear on this, Isaac is not jinxing me. We're just talking about the car.
Well, man, and I think, I mean, you've known me for a while. I, for some reason, have always had success here. And I think a lot of that is because I have never truly figured how to enter turn 1. And I tend to have a lot more long run speed because I'm not entering it as aggressive because I don't feel comfortable entering aggressive. Do you think that might be a downside for you entering turn 1 a little bit too aggressive?
Well, I know oh, that's a good question. I definitely say yes, it's a downside. So as the race goes on, I'm going to try to get into a rhythm to dial that back and save my car. You know, save the equipment I have to have long run speed.
Yeah, I mean, Johnny Brugg guy restart right in front of you. He's been the guy to beat on these long runs. So, good luck here tonight. Hopefully see in Victory Lane, man. It'd be nice to see in Victory Lane. I haven't seen him in that position in a while.
Dude, I am chomping at the bit. Hey, I wanted to ask you, what car do you see on my... what paint am I running?
Teal paint with what looks like some sort of cat on the side with American flag right at the end of your left rear quarter panel.
Okay, perfect, because I see the 42 in a different car, so trading paints is just being trading paints.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, man.
Mirage, okay. All right, man, good luck. If I can find the dang channel. There it is. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and rack them up, start them again here. Early caution in the race. Tony Frey unfortunately involved some other guys. Green flag back in the air. Danny Short leaning back to green. Great restart, but really that front row. Johnny Brugg got a phenomenal launch. Was able to hold it even. It's still door to door with Danny Rogers going into turn 1. Watch this battle unfold as they were side by side. Nowhere for them to go. No room for air. Still door to door going down the backstretch. They go for P1. Brugg, Rogers still side by side. Brugg might have a little bit of run here on corner exit. No, Rogers actually was a really solid turn 4 exit. Able to hold even with Brugg going down the front stretch into turn 1. This is where Danny Rogers can get a little bit of advantage. He'll have a little bit of a more natural entry to turn 1. But here comes Johnny Brugg back. Almost contact. There's a little bit of contact made coming out of turn 2. Johnny Brugg now looking low on the 2. Danny Rogers wants to try to stay in touch with Johnny Brugg. You let that guy out in clean air, he's going to be able to check out. And Brugg to P1 here on lap 8. A little more slicing and dicing up here. They're still going at it. See if Rogers looks for the crossover Brugg hit last time. Brugg, though, coming off of turn 2, gets a really good exit. Rogers is going to be having a little bit of draft of going out of the backstretch into turn 2, or turn 3. Alright, Brugg starting to check out a little further on back. You got Short, McWheelan, 11, and Timothy back here battle for P3. Just behind him, we just talked to him. That's a 3 of John Nidek. Right behind them, you got the road course ringer. Phillip Brown has 2 dominant wins this season on road courses. Here he is on an oval holding P7. McWheelan overshoots the 1 and 2. He's going to lose 2, 3 spots now going down the backstretch into turn 3. Nadick looking low on the 11. Brugg still out to the lead. 4/10 of a gap to Danny Rogers. Probably a good camera angle. I think drone cam's gonna be the best. Johnny Nadick trying to take that P4 away from Timothy. Can't quite clear him. The 11's gonna have a little bit of run going down the backstretch from the high line of 1 and 2. 11, I don't know if he missed the corner or if Nadick's got a really good entry. John Nadick into P4. Some more racing. I see a big group of guys back here. A bit further back. Phillip Brown looking low on Ryan. Not really seeing too much battling for position. It's just that everyone's kind of single filed it out here. Now right along with the 18 of Daniel White. Here comes that 56 of Andrew Gueda looking to the inside. Andrew Gueda gets a little looser. Hits the apron through 3 and 4. Upsets that car a little bit. Oh, people are just mowing the grass back there. Woo, Brown. Yeah, well, Phillip Brown. A lot of times, like, when you have a guy like that to go and dominate road courses, we'll go back to oval racing. You won't see him really in competition for a decent finish, but early on, Phillip Brown sitting P7. I believe he qualified P6. He did. So Phillip Brown been top 10 all race early on here tonight. Just for you, sucker, we'll go on board. We'll go on board here for a couple laps with Mr. Phillip Brown. If I can find the onboard camera. He's saving tires. Well, let's go on board. If I can find it, there it is. Oh, I turned the engines down too much. I can't hear it. I think it's just my camera pack I have. For some reason, it's really loud unless I'm in the car and it's really quiet. So I'm sorry you can't really hear the car here. Trying to break up to a 6/10 second gap. A little bit of battling going further back. We'll watch it here in a bit. Still on board with Phillip Brown. Only thing I know about Phillip is he's doing a really good job minimizing that steering input into the corners. You see him not really move that steering wheel at all. I mean, he's about almost 1 o'clock going on straightaways, and you see going into turn 1, never went past 12, and same here. Very minimal input on that number 69 machine from Phillip Brown. Well, unfortunately, dude, this is where I would sit if I was driving the car. He might sit different. Yeah, it's so weird because now it's pretty loud again. Maybe I can turn it up a little bit. Yeah, that's not fine. What's the onboard sound like now? It's still really quiet. We go on board with Johnny Brugg, and he has minimal steering input too. Big shout out to Brugg. He's been helping me with saving my tires. Last week at Auto Club was the first time this season I had better tire wear than my teammates. So Brugg's been really helpful, kind of teach me the ways of saving tires, what I've been doing wrong. Yeah, I see Brugg very, very minimal input in that steering wheel. What about Rogers? Let's see what Rogers' input is. Oh, shoot. John Nidek actually starting to catch that too of Philip Rogers, Danny Rogers. Look on exciting. See if we find anything. Why does it always go to the 18? Like, look on exciting. Yeah, really nothing out there. Like, I am not seeing any battling for position. A lot of single file racing. And that is the 9-14 of Bucher, just behind the 6 of Drew Holman. These guys are sitting, I think, just outside the top 10. They're just inside the top 15. 13th to 14th right here. Who is this guy? That's hilarious. Bucher be around the 6 of Holman. Now working on the 9-20 or the 20 of Sean Pointer. Just in front of them, you have another battle for position starting. Between Tyler Berry and Marshall Harris, almost coming up and cleaning himself off the nose of the 74. And you see the guy go at it a little bit further up. You got the 11 to 69 running pretty close together. That'll be a battle for top 5 if Brown can catch up to the 11. And you got the top 9. You see them all within 4 seconds of each other. You see about a 2-second gap back to the 19 of Marshall Harris back here in 10th. And just behind him, you see Sean Pointer getting around the 74. Tyler Berry. Pointer and Bucher, both those guys, admins, not able to qualify. Starting to rear. They're starting to make their way through the field. 11th and 13th of where they sit at currently. He was ahead a moment ago. I must have missed it. I think the 18 of White. Look at the scoreboard. Yeah, him and McWheelan are going. McEllen. I'm going to say McWheelan. I'm probably saying it wrong. I'm so sorry if I am. But they're going at it. It's the battle for 8th. Ooh, Ryan really missed that corner entry to 1. Here comes the 18 of Daniel White on the run down the backstretch going into turn 3. No, you think? All right, back to this battle for 5th. Really starting to heat up here. Brown looking low in the 11. One thing about Texas, though, is that high line is really good to defend your position. You get a really good run, especially off of turn 3. Kind of surprised the 11's going down as far as he is to pinch him down. If I was the 11, I'd probably be running about a lane higher to get more of a run off the corner exit. But he's doing a really good job holding off the 69 here early in this race on lap 26. Nidek actually lost a spot to short, and that's a crucial battle right there. Those are your 2-point leaders sitting first and second, and points currently sitting 3rd and 4th in the race. Joshua Short coming into this race is a 6-point advantage over ahead of that 3. And really another close battle to keep an eye on. Actually, that battle's going to widen up as the 7 unfortunately had early problems in this race, currently sitting in pit lane. Him and Clatterbuck coming into this race just 1 point separated. Corey Beckton, he's not too far out of that battle as well. He's 16 points out of the top 8 in points. And these guys, they still got a lot of racing to go in the season. What do they got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They still got 7 races counting tonight till their playoff start. I know Cup and Xfinity, we only got 3 left. And both those series are going to go Darlington, Charlotte, Dega to end our regular season when we come back from our Christmas break to start off the new year. Currently, Johnny Bruggs built up a 2-second lead to Danny Rogers, but the number 37 Joshua Short's closing that gap. Yeah, I think what that pit window is looking like. 35 laps was the distance. These guys did have that caution period. I would imagine they can go probably 37, 38 laps on fuel before we start seeing them come down pit lane. Right now, I don't think it's going to turn into a fuel-saving race. Unless we get a certain timed caution where it possibly could. I'm going to say whatever color that is. No, it's not really teal. Because Nautic's running teal. That's teal. Yeah, whatever color his car is. Like a baby green is brown. I should have seen that coming. Dang it. You know, every time I broadcast these races, I always think about what if NASCAR ever allowed us to like chat during the broadcast and they could read our comments and talk about them. I think that'd be pretty cool. I mean, you would have to monitor the chat coming through. You know, people start saying some stuff about drivers and stuff like that. But it'd be really cool if you could chat with the broadcasters and they could read your comments during the race. Johnny Brugg has been kind of managing about a 2-second gap to Danny Rogers. Joshua Short was closing that gap to Rogers, but he has lost about a second or so. Actually, Rogers was starting to chase Brugg down. We take a look at their lap time. Nope, not that. This one. The last time Brugg lost about a tenth. 2 laps ago, loses almost 2 tenths this time by Danny Rogers on the move. No. Oh! That would be cool. Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, we're damn near in 2025. You can't tell me there's not a way to where we could chat, like we could start typing stuff that we want the broadcast to see, and then it can go to someone else. They monitor everything coming through, and then like the stuff that's presentable, they send through the broadcasters. Yeah, columns would be great, but you can't guarantee someone's going to keep it clean. Oh, Nautic's losing a bunch of spots. Oh, he's going on pit lane. Same with Phillip Brown. I thought he got loose for a second. I saw that gap drop. He has a Nautic and I believe the 42 in this time. 69 of Brown in as well. 14 in as well. See what Johnny Brugg in the 4 does here. Johnny Brugg can stay out another lap. What about Danny Rogers? He's going to stay out one more lap. It looks like the 11 and Timothy's coming in this time. Very kind of cautious entrance there by the 11. Ended all the way down on the apron. Here comes someone behind the 11. I don't quite tell who that was. Oh, a lot of drivers. Bucher, the 6, the 18 all come down pit lane this time. Brugg staying out one more lap. Danny Rogers staying out one more lap. Wonder what their fall off is. So let's look at their best time. 30.3, 30.5, 30.3. Last time by 31.8. So they're losing a second and a half a lap staying out this long. Surprised they haven't cleaned up pit lane yet. But yet again, a caution would really kind of shake up the running. It looks like Brug's entering this time, getting loose, entering pit lane. Danny Rogers and 2 coming in this time. Pointer staying out. Harris staying out. O'Connor and a 49 staying out. Nope, O'Connor coming in this time. So where is Joshua Short, our current driver that's furthest up in the field after coming up pit lane? Where is he going to shake out at once Rogers and Brug come off pit lane? See him going down the... Oh, just lost him. There we go. See him going down the backstretch into turn 3. Brug just not coming up pit lane. He'll get up the speed. And there's Joshua Short coming across the start-finish line. I think Brug's actually going to end up just in front of Short. But I think Short's going to have the run coming down the backstretch maybe. If not, he'll be right on the bumper of Johnny Brug. Now, 2 of Danny Rogers did lose a couple spots. Came in running P2s, now behind the 37 and the 3. Yeah, so Johnny Brug able to maintain the lead. But there's a little shake-up in the running order as Nidek and Short have been able to get around Danny Rogers for the time being. Yeah, top 5. Oh, that was a cool transition. Actually, Philip Brown able to get around the 11 on that pit cycle. The 11 and Timothy. I think he overshot turn 1. You see him drift way up the track, rolling through the center of the corner, losing a bunch of time to Philip Brown going down the backstretch. Can't see guys. Johnny Brug looking for his 4th win this season. Yeah, and I'm looking at the tower. Danny Rogers lost a lot of time on that pit cycle. I mean, I think only 2nd or so ahead of Short when they came down pit lane, and they've been out there for a couple laps, and he's still about a 1.5 seconds off of Joshua Short, here in this iteration of Green Flag Run. I think that's the closest battle we got on track. Oh! Caution out. Drew Holman in the 6 having issues. Joshua O'Connor to his inside. Let's see what happened here. Oh! I'm going to have to slow that one down because I don't know. That's a tough one to call. I don't think... That's a really tough one to call. They're both entering the corner. I think O'Connor just wasn't as low as Drew Holman thought he was going to be. Unfortunately, gets wrecked off the front nose of the 49. A lot of damage. That front. Oh, and he gets hit again by the 13 of Clatterbuck. Oh, that was netcode. Oh yeah, that was a nickel contact there with the 6. Wonder if the 13 has any damage from that. He does. Oh no. He has damage from hitting a wall. Right there. Boom. Everyone coming up pit lane. Everyone put Nidic. Interesting strategy by Johnny Nidic. Well, while we're in the caution, we'll run an ad break and we'll be right back. Alright, and we are back. Johnny Nidic and Johnny Brugg. The John and John show sitting in that front row. Sean Point, Danny Rogers, row 2, Andrew Gueda, Joshua Short, I believe. Row 3, yep. Interesting strategy by Nidic, choosing to stay out. What is his stint length? That's my question. 12 laps. Opting to stay out here. About 6 green flag laps on these tires, so not a horrible call. Should see how he fares, especially on the back end of this run. Hopefully we stay green for a bit. Pacers gonna dive down pit lane. The 3 of John Nidic leads back to green. Green flag back out in the air. So Nidic and Brugg can be side by side entering turn 1. Nidic getting a little tight, almost contact between Johnny Brugg. Power through to the lead. And Nidic starting to lose a lot of ground. Oh, Rogers almost got in the back of Pointer going into turn 3. Here comes the 37 of Joshua Short. Johnny Brugg just driving away, and now he has, I don't know if this is his team owner, but he is on his team in the Cup Series. The 20 of Sean Pointer behind him. The Vendetta 1-2 here, about halfway through the race. Yeah, I think Nidic staying out was not a good call. He's already lost. Or he's already fallen back to 6 in about a lap on this green flag run. Here comes the 9 of Bucher. Going to throw it in there. 9-10 of Matt Forens just behind him. Yeah, I think the 3 might be regretting his call staying out here. Danny Rogers able to jump in front of Sean Pointer. And it's that path. Kind of watching Nodick fall back here. Yeah, he's on the struggle bus. At the 11 of Timothy Nicias to the inside. That's Cup. Cup's the dozer. That's Bedlin. He's a dozer. Ooh, short. Get a little aggressive behind Pointer back here. Oh, okay. I like how Medlin embraced that nickname. Like, gave him that nickname after Wilkesboro last season. He's took that nickname and ran with it. He throws it on his car. It's pretty cool. I always like when people take nicknames they're given and just run with them. A little battle going on back here. It's Matt Fornes and whoa, big battle going on back here. 3 wide off of turn 2. Oh, there's contact between Kuwait and McWheelan. Exactly what happened between the two. Ooh. Little like contact with the 56 of Fornes. 56 and Matt Fornes. I mean, Matt Fornes was there. Yeah, he was definitely there. 56 just drifted up into him. Bounced off of Fornes and into the 42 he went. Hard on the outside wall goes to 56. And then the 42 McGlynn hits the wall with that back right rear, or left rear. I think that's the caution Nani wanted, because I don't see a lot of drivers coming down for tires now. I don't even think I don't think they'll be coming down for fuel. It's a one-stop race from here, regardless. Actually, quite a bit of guys, a lot of guys coming down pit lane. The whole field, interesting call by these guys. And the question is, are they taking tires or are they taking fuel? Don't stop. He didn't stop, but okay. No, I think Bruggs is taking fuel. Rogers is taking tires. Corey Beck said Philip Brown chooses to stay out this time by. I think Marsha Harris took fuel and only. He gained a lot of spots in pit lane. They're going to be coming out P4. It's where it can start getting a little dicey with these different pit strategies here. Alright, it's Corey Becks at Philip Brown. The lead is green here this time by. Alright, Corey Becks can lead us back to green here in lap 59. Just over 40 laps to go here at Texas. Green's like back in the air. Becks has a great launch. Philip Brown caught sleeping there. There lots of 4 of Johnny Brugg to pull. Almost a wreck behind him. The 17 through the grass getting loose. No, that's the 37, not 17. My apologies. Back for the lead is on. Johnny Brugg looking low in the 9. Back to third on back. You got Joshua Short, Danny Rogers, and Philip Brown. Marshall Harris, Sean Pointer all back here. Almost called him Danny Phantom for a second. They're 3 wide entering turn 3. 3 wide now, 2 wide. As Danny Rogers will complete the pass. Joshua Short follows him in suit. Johnny Brugg back to the lead here in lap 60. And this is where different tire strategies going to come into play. Philip Brown opts to stay out there that time. Here comes the 11 of Timothy Nicias. Someone that Brown has been fighting with really all race long. Gonna have a little bit of tire advantage here. You see Philip Brown go down and touch the apron and gets a little loose rolling through 3 and 4. Everybody got in the lead. Corey Becks running P2 for right now. And here comes the number 2 of Danny Rogers. It's really been the 4 and the 2 running 1-2 really all race long. Only time that wasn't the case is after a green flag pit stop early on the race, but they're right back to where they start at. Joshua Short getting a little loose off of turn 2, so allowing the 9 to Corey Becks to pull even from going down the backstretch into turn 3. Corey Becks now falling back to 5th. Here comes the 19 of Marshall Harris to get around him. Marshall and fly into P5. Ooh, very shallow exit there by the 9. Actually, out front, we do got battle for the lead going. Danny Rogers, he has caught Johnny Brugg. Now Brugg has some help in the form of his teammate, the 20 of Sean Pointer. Danny Rogers really flying into turn 2, or turn 1. Danny Rogers, our pole sitter, back in the lead here on lap 64. Sean Pointer is in it for points, but he wants the lead here. Johnny Burke's starting to fall back a little bit. I think that's the simple fact he did not take tires on the last pit stop. The two in front of him did. Danny Rogers going to have a mirror full of the 20 of Sean Pointer. Oh, here comes Sean Pointer to the outside, actually. Pointer's going to go to the lead here, coming off of turn 4. That Forrest ain't the north-south thing. I can't. That was north-south. Unfortunately, a Mirage driver was involved in it. So I would predict Brugg might pit early here. I mean, the pit window is open. Got 31 laps to go. I would not be surprised if Brugg pits earlier than everybody else. You do got some teammates going at it back here. Miami Glue making a great comeback. Involved in that wreck, currently running P10. Johnny Brugg, Rocket Man, under fire by the 37 of Joshua Short. Quite a few drivers really running right next to each other. Sean Pointer currently leading the race. They got a battle going on back here with a 42 and a 74 and the 19. When are people going to start coming down pit lane? Wrong driver. There we go. 25 to go coming this time by. Still no takers. Interesting. Oops. Hmm. 69 Brown actually came by. Excuse me, came in this time by. Just now seeing that. So far, he's the only taker. 24 to go. I can't say I'm too surprised people that came down pit lane yet. Because the thing about here in Texas and a lot of ovals, the Arca cars race at, and this really only towards the Arca car, like every car but the next gen. Next gens don't matter, but you don't want to short pit too much here because you're going to lose a lot more speed at the back end of your run after coming to pit lane. So we went back green flag racing. I think it was about 40 something to go, just like 41 to go, 42 to go. So would not be surprised to see a lot of drivers start coming down pit lane here in the next couple of laps. It's to split that final part of this race in half. Still no takers though. They come to 21 to go this time. Danny Rogers gonna have a run on Sean Pointer here coming off of turn 4. Looking to do his outside. Looks like the 13 of Clatterbuck coming in this time. A little bit of contact there come off of turn 2. Like Pointer might be coming in this time. Would not be surprised to see Brugg follow him. No, this Sean Pointer coming in this time. Not a Bucher coming in this time. Danny Rogers back to the lead. And Johnny Brugg's done a really good job on 5-lap older tires, maintaining running third. Well, now second with Pointer coming into pit lane. But really good job by Brugg, able to maintain that track position and not lose a bunch on those older tires. 5 laps might not seem like a, but in these Arca cars, that is a ton. Oh, here comes the 4 Johnny Brugg this time. Now, if you're Danny Rogers, you got to come in this time. I don't think it's wise for him to stay up more than 1 lap. You're losing about a second and a half a lap on old tires compared to these fresh tires you guys are getting. So if Danny Rogers stays out 1 more lap, I think that could be what costs him the win here tonight. And he's going to stay out 1 more lap. 37 of Joshua Short in the pit lane. I think Danny Rogers is hoping for a caution. So 16 to go. I think he's just staying out too long coming in this time. What's the 18 of White? Is he coming to pit lane this time? Yes, he is. I can put the 20. A 920 save of Sean Pointer back in the lead. Here's the interesting thing. Joshua Short was running in front of Brugg. Brugg actually went around him. I don't see it possible with Rogers coming out in front of Brugg unless Rogers takes just 2. It could be a risky strategy, but it could also be a race-winning strategy. See the right side on that 2 go up. See if he takes 4 here. He does. So Danny Rogers taking 4 tires. That's going to put Sean Pointer in the lead once his pit cycle is complete. How the heck did you do that? Whoa, we have that? Wait, how did you do that? Why did you do that, Matt? Oh, Matt, shut up. I don't want... What? Man, I'm gonna have a Warder's Jeremy. That's some BS. I can't do that. I don't have the Relentless logo. What? Matt, how? If it come in mod view, I can't do it? Oh, that is gonna bug the... Oh, that is gonna bug me. I'm gonna take away your perms. Looks like Sean Porter gonna pull off here. Can put give the lead to Johnny Brugg. Joshua Short running P2. 24 O'Neal, I think, is just hoping for a caution. Yeah, Roger fell all the way back to 4th. Able to get around Phillip Brown here. Phillip Brown really kind of did the short pit strategy. Rogers back up into P4. Will be P3 once Bucher pulls off. Almost 12 coming to 11 to go. I just don't see that being enough time for Rogers to really make him a ton of ground to Brugg. Right along with Mr. John Neidig. I know it costs biddies, Matt, but I don't... Oh. Okay, I got it. Never mind. I figured it out. I gotta click on the on-screen celebration. Okay. I still don't have the Relentless one. Yes, it is right there. Okay. I'm slow, okay? You know I got a really good 1 and 2 right here. He'll be able to get a really good run on Phillip Brown. Phillip Brown actually got a little looser come off turn 2 as well. I click on exciting and it goes to pit lane. What the heck? Alright, Giant Break leading the way. Going to come out turn number 4. Get 5 to go. This time by 1.5 seconds. The gap back to third or second. And about another 2 seconds back to that third place driver, Danny Rogers. Probably got to be kicking himself in the butt, staying out as long as he did. I mean, he might... Let's see what the time gap is. Maybe has enough time, depending on what his lap times are like. I mean, he's gaining it. He gained a half a second last time by. He might have enough time to chase down Short. I just don't feel he has nearly enough time to chase down Brugg. 4 to go, 3 back. Yeah, you'd be averaging a little over a second a lap faster than Johnny Brugg. Half a second quicker than Short again, though. Yeah, he was only 2 tenths quicker than Brugg last time. He is chasing on Short. That gap is just over a second now. Between second and third with 3 to go. 3 tenths gained on lap 97. Yeah, I think if Danny Rogers can get to him, it's going to be on the last lap. Dang it, quit opening that. Two to go this time by. Gained another half a second on Joshua Short. Well, he might get him with 2 to go. Roger probably gonna stay high here. He does. No, not really. Johnny Brugg gonna come on turn 4, collect the white flag. 1 to go here at Texas. The battle's on for second. And Danny Rogers is there. 1 to go. I call that process. He's gonna get his 1 to go. He's there. Gonna look for a run off a corner exit off of turn 2. Contact maybe between the two. Danny Rogers looking low. Joshua Short gonna try to hold him off. He'll have the high line in 3 and 4. Danny Rogers, Joshua Short, door to door. Johnny Brugg's gonna win the race. About for seconds on. Short can try to get a run. Can't quite do it. Danny Rogers can finish P2. Joshua Short third. John Niddick across the start finish line 4th. Johnny Brugg in at number 4 collects his 4th win on the season and ends 2024 on a high note here in the Relentless Racing League Arca Series. Promethean Group Arca Series. Oh, that's a cool camera. Not the one I wanted, but it's still a cool one. Alright, let's kick it off with our race winner, Mr. Rocketman Johnny Brugg. It's kind of become a common occurrence for you to be up here talking to me in Victory Lane after these races. Man, I've got to know, did you kind of start second guessing yourself on not staying out, only taking fuel on that last yellow flag?
I regretted it even before that pit stop. So the pit stop before, when I took tires, I saw that my tires were all at 99%. So I was like, oh, that was dumb. I thought they would be a little more worn. I was thinking more like 97. But then I got put in the situation where, again, like after what, like 5 laps after we took the green, another caution came out. What was it, 5 to 10 laps, and I was like, well, now I do need that extra set of tires, so I'm gonna just have to take fuel. But I definitely knew I screwed up there. But I knew if I undercut, even just by a lap, I think I would have had Danny. Would have been close because I was able to stay within I think 1.5 seconds of him. It would have been close had it we pit around the same time, but ended up working out.
Well, man, you finished 2024 off with a good note with your 4th win. So I want to wish you a early Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Stay safe. I'll let you get your shots in and let you get on out of here. And I'll talk to you after I'm done broadcasting about stuff.
Sure, man. Yeah, thank you. Merry Christmas to all. Hope everyone has
good
some
night.
happy holidays. What was that?
Merry Christmas to all and to all a good night. Is that how
Yep.
it goes? Yeah.
Yep. Believe so.
What is that off of? Santa Claus? No, is it off of Santa Claus? I don't
It
know.
might be the Santa Claus movie.
I don't know.
Those are awesome Christmas movies.
Amazing. Except for the third one. The third one was kind of lame. But
Yeah,
they're still great.
that was horrible. That's not Danny or whatever his name was. But yeah, just want to shout out my team, Vendetta. Special shout out to my teammate Sean Pointer and Zach Bucher. They're in here tonight. Yeah, I want to shout out the league admins for putting this all together, and I want to thank you up in the broadcast booth for putting the show on. I'm looking forward to watching it back. Hopefully, I wasn't blinking at all, was I?
No, I think the only guy blinked out a couple times was Short.
Cool. Yeah, looking forward to watching it back. Have a good night. I'll talk to you after.
Congrats.
Thank you.
All right, next we'll pull down our P2 finisher. Man, the biggest question you know is probably coming your way. Do you regret staying out as long as you
I knew
did?
right then y'all had taken either tires or two.
Wait, Danny, you're in here with me. Hello?
That was a good race though, man. That damn Johnny, man, it just
Danny, you're in the booth.
fast.
Danny.
Oh, hang on real quick. You there?
Yeah. Who did you
That
think
damn
you're?
Johnny, man, he's fast. Oh, Johnny be good. He's fast, man.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Jesus. Oh, I was talking to what's his name? Short.
I gotta ask, man. You stayed out, I think, like 4 or 5 laps longer than Brog did. Do you regret doing that after you're able to close the gap to about 2.8 seconds?
Yeah, and I probably should have just taken 2 tires. I took 4 because I knew the 4 car. He didn't. The last time we pitted, remember he was in the lead and I was like in 3rd. I took 4 tires. Well, he didn't take any tires, and I don't know if he was trying to save an extra set or what, but I knew he was going to take 4 at the end. So I was like, if the 4 car, I got to do what the 4 car does. But apparently he took 2 and they just leaped me, man.
All right.
It's all about strategy at that point. It's a hard call to make, you know. But
yeah, I was kind of surprised you took 2 for staying out as long as you, or took 4 for staying out as long as you did. I thought for sure you were going to take 2.
Right.
I know Texas is one of the few tracks you can get away with taking 2 after a long run like that, especially in the Arca cars. So I was really surprised to see that left side jack up. I was like, oh, he's taking 4. Okay. But, I mean, you come across P2, hell of a battle for the second there. I called that to the T. I said, you're going to catch with 1 to go. And sure enough, white flag comes out and you're right there on the 37.
yeah, I was trying to do a crossover on him I went up high going into 1, and he did exactly what he needed to do. He just barely moved off the bottom middle coming out, and I was able to get my nose under him. I knew once I had the nose under him, it was over with.
All right,
But
man.
that was good. That was a good fun race.
Yeah. Really?
I kind of wish we would have had a caution with about 15 or 20 to go instead of running it out. I'm just not very good on pit stops.
Really? This whole week?
I like pitting whenever there's a caution. I hate green flag pit stops.
Really, this whole week has been just amazing racing across all 4 series. I mean, it's one hell of a way to end our year.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll get us a win soon. I'm just going to just keep chugging at it, try to practice more. I don't get a lot of time to practice during the week, so this is the only night that I even ran.
All right, man. Well, congrats on the P2 here tonight. Let's get your shout-outs in, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Yeah, you too, Isaac. Merry Christmas, everybody in the league. Thanks for Relentless for putting this on, and you guys broadcasting. Y'all do a hell of a job. And also want to thank my team, Highside Racing, Alan Coohans, and everybody, Daniel White, my teammate, and Edward Peltz. He had a bad run tonight, but unfortunate circumstance got him at the start of the race, but all good, and we'll get him the next race.
All right, man. Congrats.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Isaac.
All right, put on our P3 finisher, really running top 5 all race long. 37, Joshua Short, just did not have enough there at the end to hold off the two. I think him pitting later like that really allowed him to chase you down and be there at the end. But still a solid night for you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I just didn't quite have enough, and tried a little two-tire strategy, and probably was a little conservative getting into pits that last stop. I didn't want to speed or get out of shape, but all in all, good run. Can't be mad with second, or I mean third.
No, and you
And
can't.
had a good run there going to the finish line the last lap too. So awesome race.
Yeah, you came in with a points lead. You finished a spot ahead of Nightache. I don't think you led a lap, so you guys are going to even out on points. But still a really solid night for you to be able to take this Christmas break off and have a 6-point lead coming into next year. Where the heck are you guys going to start the year off? I was like, oh, you're going to Dover. Woohoo!
That should be fun.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you get your shout outs, man, and just like the other two guys, want to wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Yeah, same to you. And just thanks for you guys and broadcasting the race, and all my SVR teammates. Appreciate William Peters sponsoring the race tonight. I hate I couldn't pull out the win for him tonight, but I just appreciate all my teammates, and special thanks to Evan Ludy, who was on the box tonight.
All right, man. Congrats.
Appreciate it.
All right. Well, that will round out our broadcast for the night and for the year. We'll be back live Green Flag Racing in 2025. The Xfinity Series will kick us off, start the new year at Darlington. They got a 3-race stretch to the playoff start for those guys and us in the Cup Series. So tune in for that. All you guys watching, everybody in the league, go back and watch this. Y'all have a safe Christmas and a safe New Year. Safe travels to you guys. I know a lot of us will be traveling for the holidays. I know I'm making a couple trips before we go back racing. Gonna go see some in-laws for Christmas, and then driving to see some family right after New Year. So we'll catch you guys back Green Flag Racing January 9th. Y'all stay safe, and once again, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Whoa.